Well, I just finished doing my Wonder Woman poses, and I am ready for a speech. I will start with the best day I ever had. I know it may sound cliche, and it actually turns out that at the time I didn't know the best day I was ever going to have, or have ever had, was going to be the best day that I ever had. And I'm talking about the day I met my wife, Tina. I was just a regular day. I was out bowling with some friends, and Tina was there with her at the time boyfriend. And didn't really think anything of it, didn't really think anything was going to come of it. But eventually, Tina and her boyfriend at the time didn't work out, and we started hanging out, and probably within the next year and a half or 2 years, we ended up moving in together, and we have had a great time ever since. We have two great kids now, and that's a big part of why that was the best day I've ever had, was meeting Tina. Was she not only is the love of my life, a woman that I love today as much as I ever did, she's also the person that gave me my two fantastic children. Even though I can hear them in the background being a little pain in the neck, they are a couple of wonderful kids. I really can't say enough about how awesome they are. Anybody that has kids understands, so I was kind of leave it at that. And as far as the strangest day I ever had, I would say was the day before 8th grade started. Me and my friend Sean were going to his house. We were going to gather up some things of his because I had already had mine, and we were going to go to Four Bears Water Park. And we were going to hop into his backyard. We always kind of did that. We jumped over his fence into his yard, went in the house, and did what we were going to do. So that particular day, his mom was out back doing yard work with their dog, which is a chow. And when we hopped over the fence, I don't know if the dog thought I was attacking Sean or what, but when I landed, the dog started attacking me. I landed, basically, the dog was on my arm. I had to rip my arm out of the dog's mouth, and then I ran, started trying to climb over to the fence, and by the time I got to the fence, the dog was latched onto my right leg. And I think luckily Sean's mother was outside. She was able to get the dog off of me, but it turned from a day where we were going to go to the water park to a day where I went to the hospital for 11 stitches. And I guess that's why I consider it kind of a weird day. And I would say a fun childhood memory for me was probably the very first game I played of hardball with an actual organized team. I remember I was playing against a team that had my friend when I used to play hockey. He was the pitcher for that team. And I remember it was one of the best games I ever had. I got a hit every time. I got even a home run on one of the at-bats. And at the end of the game, even though we were friends, I kind of got to rub it in a little, which was nice because my friend Spike was his actual nickname, was the best hockey player, and he was always way, way better than anybody else on the team. So it was kind of cool for that one day that I was the better player, and it was a fun day, and I don't know, it was a good time.